Okay, Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone to the Gita Jayanti Maha Mahotsav 2025. It's a 3-day celebration, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. So we'll have Gita recitation tomorrow evening starting from 5 o'clock and again on Monday from 5 to 9. But before that, we are kicking off Gita Jayanti celebrations with a very nice, interesting program called Gita Sangeetanandam by Vibha Krishna and Mayuk. So please give a big round of applause to them. Vibha Krishna is an undergrad student at Berklee College of Music, the most famous college from where all the most famous musicians like A.R. Rahman, Ilaiyaraaja, and so on, they all graduated from Berklee College. So we are proud to say that our congregation girl, Vibha, is also studying at Berklee College, the most famous college. Ever since the age of 2, she has had a passion of Indian classical arts and now aspires to be a professional Carnatic vocalist. She is a student of Dr. Pantula Rama. Through her guidance, is grateful to have been able to perform at local Seattle events and also in India. Vibha is also a violinist, learning under the tutelage of Sri M.S.N. Murthy. Along with this, she learns Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, and the art of Harikatha. Through her new initiative, Vibhavari Arts Foundation, she aspires to promote Indian arts through bhakti and give back to the community that has nurtured her interest. Vibha is inspired by the musicians and people around her and is always excited to learn more and elevate her craft. This is what is written and sent by the parents, but I want to say something that I have observed in Vibha for the last 10 plus years. She is the most accomplished yet most humble girl that I have ever seen. And if I start telling her qualities, the good qualities, I mean, we'll spend a couple of days hearing that. So, but we have to hear from her. So she's such a nice girl, wonderful girl. We are so blessed to have, witness this program by her today. That's little about her. And the most important thing, the recent accomplishment, she is a Young Arts winner 2026. That's a big accomplishment. For those of you who don't know about Young Arts program, it's like a prestigious program that you have seen in India, like Math Olympiad or any other prestigious program that you have seen. Your children or you yourself might have achieved that. So it means a lot for a music student who is aspiring to be a professional musician. It means a lot. So that's little about Vibha. And Mayuk, he has recently done Arangetram, right? No? Okay. So, but he has been learning Mridanga from, who is the teacher? Patri Satish. Okay, from Patri Satish Kumar Garu and Jagadishwaran. Okay? Yeah, he's the most sought out in Seattle area. Yeah. So we're going to have a musical discourse on Bhagavad Gītā. So without much delay, let's start the program now.
अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। Krishnaya Yadavendraya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Govindaya Namo Namaha Govindaya Namo Namaha Gītārthamu Sangeetam వరరూపుడు హరి హయవినుతుడు వరత్యాగరాజునికి వరత్యాగరాజునికి వరదుడు సుఖీర గీతార్థము వరత్యాగరాజునికి వరదుడు సుఖీర గీతార్థము సంగీతానందము ఈతవున చూడరా ఓ మనసా గీతార్థము Namaskaram, everyone. What a wonderful occasion and a wonderful opportunity to share two of the greatest joys in life, Gita and Sangeetam, together, bringing it together and calling it Sangeetanandam. The beautiful composition that I just sang by Tyagaraja Swami says, Gītārthamu Sangeetanandamu Eetavuna Chudara O Manasa. Eetavuna Chudara. Look at it through this lens. What lens are we supposed to look at Gita and Sangeetam through? Sitapati charanabjamuledukonna. The lens of the one who keeps the lotus feet of Sri Rama in his heart. And who is that? None other than Hanuman. How is Hanuman the knower of Sangeetam and Geetam? Let's start with Sangeetam. In Kishkinda Kandam, when Hanuman first goes to meet Rama and Lakshmana, and he goes dressed as a scholar and speaks to them. Rama tells Lakshmana, one of the first things that he says is, a scholar, a non-scholar of Samavedam would not be able to speak like this and speaking in such a manner. Samavedam is the Vedam of Sangeetam, which makes Hanuman a scholar of Sangeetam. But what about Gita? How would Hanuman know Gita? In the battlefield of Kurukshetra, on Arjuna's chariot, there's a shloka. Atavyavastitan drishtva dhartarashtran kapidvajaha. Kapidvajaha is the flag. The flag on top of Arjuna's chariot has Hanuman. So when Krishna was giving Arjuna the Bhagavad Gītā, Hanuman was listening and understanding to it as well, which makes Hanuman a prime example of the knower of Gītārtham and Sangeetanandam. We're celebrating Gita Jayanti today. So let's talk about the one who is Sangeetam and the one who is Geetam. Venu Ganamurte Ganamurte Shri Krishna Venu Ganamurte Shri Krishna Venu Ganalola Tribhuvana Pala Pahi Ganamurte Krishna Venu Ganalola Tribhuvana Pala Pahi Ganamurte Venu Ganamurte. He himself is Ganam. And he is, of course, the knower of the Gita. But why? What is the purpose of the Gita? What does the Gita teach us? The Gita teaches us to balance dharma, karma, bhakti, and jnana to attain moksham. What is moksham? Moksham is going to Krishna and eternally serving him. In each of the Gita Adhyayams, Krishna talks about different yogas or different paths so we can attain moksham, starting with Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Very first Adhyayam. Lord Krishna stirs a curiosity in Arjuna so that he can open the floor to a complete guide of eternal wisdom. This is the starting of the Bhagavad Gītā. Kurukshetra war. Senayor bhayor madhye ratham sthapayamechyuta. Arjuna asks Krishna to take him to the middle of the battlefield. He is all ready to fight. He has his gandivam in his hand, and they go to the middle of the battlefield. But all of a sudden, Gandivam samsrate hastat tvaksheva paridahyate nacha sagyom yavastatum brahmadeva chame manah. The Gandivam, the bow in his hand, starts shaking. He starts sweating and he gets anxious. He doesn't know if he can fight. Tyagaraja Swami beautifully says, Alanadu kauravula nanachamana. Alanadu kauravula nanachamana. Alari dosamane naruni juchi. Alanadu kauravula nanachamana. Alari dosamane naruni juchi. Papa Palamuni Kutanako. Palamuni Kutanako. Ledani Palamuni Kutanako. Ledani Chakaka Palana Museya Yagarajanu Tabagayaniya. Palamuni Kutanako ledani chakkaga palana museya tyagarajannu tabagayani mayalanto brahmakaina muniyada taramavagayaniya. Arjuna is lamenting that he cannot destroy the Kauravas, saying that it is a sin. But Krishna says, what is more important than violence being a sin is that you do your dharma, which leads us to the second chapter, Sankhya Yoga. In this chapter, Sri Krishna talks about the difference of Atma, which is the soul, and the body, but also their union. He explains how one can elevate themselves from their current state to a higher state with the help of proper knowledge, which he proceeds to give in the Gita. And he gives a solution to do so, Sthita Prajna. कार्पण्यदोषोपहतः स्वभावः पृच्छामि त्वां धर्मसमूढचेतः यच्छ्रेयस्यान्निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेऽहं शाधि मां त्वां प्रपन्नम् शिष्यस्तेऽहं शाधि मां त्वां प्रपन्नम्. Arjuna says, Krishna, I am confused, but I am taking your shelter and I want you to guide me through this process. I am your disciple surrendered to you. And Krishna says, oh Arjuna, abandon your attachment to everything, whether that's success or failure. Abandon that attachment and just listen to what I have to say. Annamacharya beautifully puts this in a kriti. Telisite mokshamu kunna bandhamu. Telisite mokshamu kunna bandhamu. Kalavantini batuku ghanunikini. Telisite mokshamu kunna bandhamu. Kalavantini batuku ghanunikini. Telisite mokshamu kunna bandhamu. Vevelu vidhalandu verapedi marapedi daivamunamminayetti dhanyunikini. Vevelu vidhulandu verapedi marapedi daivamunamminayetti dhanyuniki. Sri Venkateshwarudu chittamulo unnavadu. Sri Venkateshwarudu chittamulo nunnavadu. Ivaledi avaledi tanidasuniki. Sri Venkateshwarudu chittamulo nunnavadu. Ivaledi valedi tanidasuniki. Telisite mokshamu kunna bandhu. Kalavantini batuku ghanunikini. Telisite mokshamu kunna bandhamu. Telisite mokshamu kunna bandhamu. So this song beautifully talks about the tattvam of Jivatma, Paramatma and Prakriti, and also ties in to the third chapter, Karma Yoga. So Sankhya Yoga and Karma Yoga. Annamacharya puts the essence of Isavasya Upanishad and Karma Yoga in this song. He says, if you know it, it is moksham. If you don't know it, then it puts us in the cycle of life and death. But what is it? The it is the knowledge that the body is temporary and the soul is permanent. One who knows this will accordingly act to their karma charana with trivida parityagam, kartutva sangha palatyagam, that I am not the doer. He's not attached to karma nor expects results. Like Nike says, just do it. Which moves us to the fourth adhyayam, Jnana Yoga. So Krishna elaborates that every activity that one does has to be turned into a yajnam or some kind of worship, including taking a breath or whatever job that we do. A beautiful sloka from Kulasekar Alvar's Mukundamala. Jihve kirtaya keshavam muraripum cheto bhajasridharam panittvandvasamarchaya katha srodvayatvam shrunu krishnam lokaya lochanadvaya harer gacchangri yugmalayam जिघ्रघ्राणमुकुन्दपादतुलसीं मूर्धन्न madokshajam. So in this shloka, Kulasekara Alvar gives all these different senses, all of our like hearing, sight, and everything. We can turn them into a yajnam. Our ears, we can listen to the names of Krishna, Shravana Yajna. Eyes, to take darshanam of Krishna. Our legs, to do parikrama around the temple. Our nose, ghrana, to take the scent of Sri Krishna's pada tulasi. Our head is to bow down to him. Our mind is used to think about him and to focus upon him. Our tongue is for prasada sevanam and namasmaranam. And our hands, just to play instruments for Krishna, like the mridangam, like Mayuk is today for Krishna. So yeah, all of our different senses are used in service for Krishna. Yadrichalabhasantushto dvandvatito vimatsarah samasiddhavasiddhau cha kritvapi nabhadyate. We have to free ourselves of all attachment and give whatever we have to Krishna, which leads us to the next chapter. Karma sannyasa yoga. Krishna says that any result of any activity that we do must be left to him. But Arjuna wonders, if we're doing the activity, we should be getting the fruit. Why should we give it to Krishna? How is that fair? Bhoktaram yajnatapasam sarvalokamaheeshwaram sushridam sarvabhutanam nyatva mam santim rajyati. One who knows me and knowing me is the one who accepts yajna, which is sacrifices, and tapas, penances, as the great Lord of all the worlds and as the friend of all creatures. One such karma yogi, one who understands that, attains peace. And it's very easy to do so. Annamacharya, in a beautiful kirtana, explains the aradhana procedure. Shodasakala nidhiki shodashopacharamulu. Shodasakala nidhiki shodashopacharamulu jadatodane janulu samarpayami. Shodasakala nidhiki shodashopacharamulu jadatodane janulu samarpayami. Jadatodane janulu samarpayami. Alaru vishwatmakunaku avahanamide. Alaru vishwatmakunaku avahanamide. We are inviting the one who is everywhere into our homes. Look at the paradox between that. Alaru vishwatmakunaku avahanamide sarvanilayunaku asanamu nimminide. We're offering him a seat as well. He's sitting everywhere, but we're offering him a seat. Alaru vishwatmakunaku avahanamide sarvanilayunaku asanamu nimminide. Alaganga janakunaku arghyapadya jamanalu. Alaganga janakunaku arghyapadya jamanalu jaladi saikini majjanamide. He's the one that has Ganga flowing at his feet. But what are we doing? With our tiny cups and spoons, we are giving him water for arghyam padyam and achamanam. Alaganga janagunaku arghyapadya jamanalu jaladi saikini majjanamide. Shodasakala nidhiki shodashopacharamulu jadatodane తోడనే జనులు సమర్పయామి. వరపీతాంబరునకు వస్త్రాలంకారమిదే సరి శ్రీమంతునకు భూషణములివే ధరణీధరునకు గంధ పుష్పధూపములు తిరమిదే కోటి సూర్య తేజునకు దీపము షోడశ కళానిధికి షోడశోపచారములు జాడతోడనే జనులు సమర్పయామి. జాడతోడనే జనులు సమర్పయామి. అమృతమతనునకు అదిగో నైవేద్యము గమి చంద్రనేత్రునకు కర్పూర విడము. అమృతమతనునకు, the one who gives us amritam, we are giving him naivedyam. అమృతమతనునకు అదిగో నైవేద్యము గమి చంద్రనేత్రునకు కర్పూర విడము. The one who has eyes like the sun and the moon, we're offering him karpuram. He's already so bright. అమృతమతనునకు అదిగో నైవేద్యము గమి చంద్రనేత్రునకు కర్పూర విడము. అమరిన శ్రీ వెంకటాద్రి మీది దేవునకు. We cannot give him anything. Anything that we give him is too little. But all we can do now is bow down at his lotus feet and give him the best that we can with all of our heart. Amarina Shri Venkatadri Midi Devunaku Namito Pradakshinalu Dandamulu Ivigo. Amarina Shri Venkatadri Midi Devunaku Namito Pradakshinalu Dandamulu Ivigo. Shodasa Kalanidhiki Shodashopacharamulu జాడతోడనే జనులు సమర్పయామి. షోడశ కళానిధికి షోడశోపచారములు జాడతోడనే జనులు సమర్పయామి. జాడతోడనే జనులు సమర్పయామి. జాడతోడనే జనులు సమర్పయామి. So with whatever love that we have in our heart, we are offering him all of these Shodashopacharas. The next chapter, 6th chapter, Atma Samyama Yoga. Talk about the manas. The manas makes one assume that they are the reason for everything. But in this chapter, Krishna teaches Arjuna that if we learn how to control our manas, then we can teach it to control our indriyams and realize eternal truth. Yuktahara viharasya yuktacheshtasya karmasu yukta swapnavabodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. We have to do everything in moderation. Everything has 3 gunas in them: Rajoguna, Tamoguna, and Sattva-guna. It is recommended that we pick out the things with Sattva-guna and we follow them, from the food that we eat to the people that we associate ourselves with. Everything we do is recommended to be sattvic. Tyagaraja Swami says, Kalilo rajasa tamasa gunamulu galavari chelime. Kalilo rajasa tamasa gunamulu galavari chelime. Kalasi melasi tiruguchu mari kalamu gadapakane. Kalilo गडपगने सुलभमुगा कड़तेरणु सुलभमुगा कड़तेरणु सूचनलनु తెలియజేసి సులభముగా కడతేరణు సూచనలను తెలియజేసి ఇలను త్యాగరాజు మాట ఇలను త్యాగరాజు మాట వినవదేల గుణవిహీన ఇలను త్యాగరాజు మాట వినవదేల గుణవిహీన మనసాయటులోటునే మనవిని జేకొనవే మనసాయటులోటునే Tyagaraja Swami says, in this Kali Yuga, where everything has mostly Rajas and Tamasa guna, oh Manasa, please listen to me so we can go find Sattva guna and find eternal truth together. This concludes the first 6 chapters of the Bhagavad Gītā, Atma Shatkam. Now we move to the 7th shloka, 7th chapter, which starts the Bhakti Shatkam. Jnana Vijnana Yoga. Krishna says that there are many people who focus on their duty and succeed, but the ones who experience all of the Shreyas or complete well-being, and those who know Krishna, those who understand Him, and those who keep Him as the central focus, are the ones that perform their duties the best. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye yatataamapi siddhanam kaschin mam veti tatvatah. Among thousands of men, one strives for perfection. Among the men that strive for perfection, one strives for Krishna. And among those small percentage of men that strives for Krishna, only 1 or 2 can get to understand Him in His entirety, His reality. Who are those people? Tyagaraja Swami says, Raghunandana Raghunandana Rajamohana Raghunandana Rajamohana Raghunandana Rajamohana Raghunandana నీలజ నారదాది నాలికని వాసుడైన కాని శ్రీ రఘు నందన రాజమోహన రమియింపవే నా మనసున రఘు నందన చిత్తమందు నిన్నుంచి ప్రేమతో చింతించు సద్భక్తులను ఉత్తమోత్తములంచు నామది నుంచి పూజింపలేక తరం ముదిర్చు కారణంబు నీవే తరం ముదిర్చు కారణంబు నీవే తాళజాలనిక త్యాగరాజనుదరఘు నందన రాజమోహన రమియింపవే నా మనసున రఘు నందన రాజమోహన రఘునందన రాజమోహన రమియింపవే నా మనసున. The way that you are seated in the greatest devotees' hearts, like Parvati and Anjaneya and Narada Maharshi. Please sit in my heart like that. Raghunandana Rajamohana Ramiyempave Na Manasuna, says Tyagaraja Swami. Now coming to chapter 8. Akshara Parabrahma Yoga. Now after all of this, controlling the senses, the body, the soul, the mind, and leaving everything in Krishna's hands, Krishna speaks about his supremacy. And he adds that attaining his abode is superior to anything else. Even people who have attained Atma Sakshatkaram, even devotees who have attained Atma Sakshatkaram or self-realization, must realize that attaining Krishna's abode is the most supreme. Who are these Bhagavatas who have realized that attaining Krishna's abode is the most supreme? Ganesha Chaturmukha Maraganadhipa Suragana Gurukula Pramukha Parashara Narada Sukha Vyasa Ambarisha Prahalada Vasishta Vibhishana Shaunak Martanda Varuna Soma Agni Ashtadishi Samrakshaka Taraka Mandan Saptamahudadi Bhuvana Chaturdasha Dashita Vishwarupa Vinoda Prabho Rakshamam Sharanagatam. So who are they? Ganesha Chaturmukha Maraganadhipa Suragana Gurukula Pramukha Parashar Narada Sukha Vyasa Ambarisha Prahalada Vasishta Vibhishana Shaunak Martanda Varuna Soma Agni Ashta Dishi Samrakshaka Dara Lala Saptamahudadi Bhuvana Chaturdash Darshita Vishwarupa Vinoda Prabho Rakshamam Sharanagatam. Akshivahana Padmaja Ramana Pannaga Shayana Padmanabha Prabho Rakshamam Sharanagatam. Rakshamam of these wonderful Bhagavatas, Ganesha, Brahma, Prahlada, Visishta, Shukashaunaka, all of these wonderful devotees, Bhagavatas, have realized that attaining Krishna's abode is the most important, even higher than people who have attained Atma Sakshatkaram. 9th chapter. Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yoga. So following this, Sri Krishna then declares that bhakti or devotion towards God is very practical to attain. And he speaks greatly about those who have lots of bhakti towards him. And that devotion alone is the king of all knowledge. And it's also the king of all the greatest secrets. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. Krishna says, those who worship me with lots of bhakti, lots of devotion regularly, and does chintana of Sri Hari, Krishna says, I will protect them. They are my responsibility now. I have to look after them, is what Krishna says. But again, who are these Bhagavatas? Who's an example of a Bhagavata that Krishna has saved? Nannu brovani ku Nannu brovani ku bharama Nannu brovani ku bharama Draupadi ki valuvasavaro Dora karunayo sagina maha Luna taramaguna siri velayu rangapuri niyelina padina galar gani gomarundu telisi teliya kanata china baluna tadalunu mani telupa valadu 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 sharam murahari nannu brova niku Draupadi ki valuva sabhalo dora karunayo sagina maha Luna taramaguna siri velayu rangapuri niyelina padina galar rangani gomarun telisi teliya kanata china baluna tadalunu mani telupa valadu 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 sharanu murahari nannu brova niku bharama nannu brova niku Draupadi, Valuva Sabhalo, in the Sabha, you came and saved Draupadi from everyone. This brings us to the 10th chapter. Vibhuti Vistara Yoga. So Krishna talks about how a devotee, a true devotee, looks at the entire world as his all-pervasive form. And Arjuna expresses curiosity. He doesn't entirely understand that everything is Krishna and Krishna is everything. In you, in me, Krishna is everywhere. Krishna is in everything. Purandaradasa beautifully says, Mahato Mahimana Anoraniya Mahato Mahiyana. Krishna is everywhere and he is everything. Machitta madgata prana podayanta parasparam katyantascha mam nityam tushyanti charamanti cha. That's what Bhagavad Gītā says. Now, we have come to almost the climax of the Bhagavad Gītā, 11th chapter, Vishwarupa Sandarshana Yogaha. Sri Krishna grants Arjuna the ability to see him and in his n-dimensional perspective. He is huge and he's showing everything. He is everything. Arjuna, so amazed at the Vishwarupam, has no other words except Sarvam Brahmamayam Namo Namastestu Sahasrakritvaha Punascha Bhuyopi Namo Namaste Namaha Purastha Tadha Puraste Namostute 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 Sarvatra eva sarva Namostute Kim vachaniyam Kim avachaniyam Kim vachaniyam Kim avachaniyam Kim rachaniyam Kim arachaniyam Sarvam Brahmamayam Re Sarvam Brahmamayam Re Sarvam Brahmamayam Sarvatra Sadaham Sadhyanam Kartavyam Bho Mukti Nidanam Sarvam Brahmamayam Re Sarvam Brahmamayam Sarvam Brahmamayam Sarvam Brahmamayam Arjuna has no other words except saying over and over again, Namaste, 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 playing his obeisances over and over and over again to Krishna. And now in Bhakti Yogaha, Krishna now understands that Arjuna believes him to be the supreme, believes him to be everything and in everything, and that now Arjuna would listen with attention. He reiterates how devotion towards him is the best way to attain him. And he explains the ease of his accessibility. Krishna is very easy to access. And he adds that the devotion towards him is as natural and as easy as loving your own mother. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Veshamano Yemam Nityayukta Upasate Shraddhaya Paryopetaste Me Yuktama Mataha. So Krishna says, those who fixate their minds on me and always engage in my devotion with steadfast faith, I consider them to be the best yogis. But again, who are the Bhagavatas that are considered the best yogis? These yogis, the best yogis, these Bhagavatas are mentioned by Tyagaraja as such. Parama Bhagavatamo Nivarasa Vibha Sanandana. Parama Bhagavatamo Nivarasa Vibha Sanandana. Gita Mahabhavulu, Andariki Vandanamu. Tyagaraja Swami lists all of these brilliant Bhagavatas. So, now we have the Purvasesham. The 13th chapter of the Bhagavad Gītā starts the Purvasesham. We've concluded the Bhakti Shatkam, and now we're moving on to the Purvasesham. Chapter 13. Kshetra Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yoga. So we now know Bhakti is the foundation. And so is knowing the body, the soul, and the relationship. So Krishna begins to summarize Kshetra and Kshetrajna. Sri Bhagavanu Acha Idam Shariram Kaunteya Kshetram Idhi Abhidhyate Etadyo Veditam Prahu Kshetrajna Iti Tadvidah. Says, O Arjuna, the body is termed as Kshetra, which is the field of activities, and the soul as Kshetrajna. The one who knows the body is Kshetrajna, who is the knower of the field. And this is by the sages who discern the truth about both the body and the soul. In Shishtastakam, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Ai Nanda Tanuja Kinkaranam Patitam Maam Vismaye Bhavam Budau Kripaya Tava Pada Pankaja Stita Dhuli Sadrisam Vichintaya. Ai Nanda Tanuja Kinkaram Patitam Maam Visame Bhavam Budao Kripaya Tava Pada Pankajastita Dhuli Sadrisam Vichintaya. He says, all we need to know about the body is that it is your eternal servitor. All the body has to do is continuously serve Krishna, which leads us to chapter 14. Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. Krishna explains the reason for the bond with one's body. He speaks about how to take control of the body that is made of sattva, rajo, and tamo guna. Our state of mind is explained by Tyagaraja Swami in this song. Manavatanu durlabha manuchu ninchi paramananda mundaleka madamatsara kamalobha mohala sudai mosa bodhigaka modati kula judaguchu bhuvini sudrula panulu salpuchununtinigaka narada mulanu kora sarahina matamulanu sadim padaru maruru state of mind explained by Tyagaraja Swami. Chapter 15. Purushottama Prapti Yoga. So Sattva Guna, the mode of goodness. This is a point that's been emphasized throughout the entire Bhagavad Gītā. Sattva Gunam, the mode of goodness, is important to understand, to know how to have control over one's senses. But Sri Krishna says that the ultimate purpose of knowing anything is to attain Him. He is the Purushottama, the supreme eternal reality. And there's only one such being like that. He is the only supreme being. There's nobody else like that. Everybody else is either categorized as ones who have attained Him, ones who are working to attain Him, and the rest just simply exist. Annamacharya explains in this beautiful kriti, Deepanagninai Jiva దేహముల అన్నములు. దీపాగ్నినై జీవదేహముల అన్నములు. తీర్పుల నరగించేటి దేవుడ నేను. దీపాగ్ని జీవ దేహముల అన్నములు. తీపుల నరగించేటి దేవుడ నేను. He says that anything that we do has to be done for Krishna. The next chapter, 16th chapter. Devasura Sampad Vibhaga Yogaha. Yes. So, in this chapter, Sri Krishna talks about how one must work on enhancing Devi Pravritti, which is the good and divine nature that can help attain Krishna. So this is also in regards to how to help increase Sattva Guna. Tasmat Shastram Pramanam Te Karya Vyavastito Nyatva Shastra Vidhanoktam Karma Kartum Viharhasi. One should therefore understand what is duty and what is not duty by regulations that are set by our scripture, Shastram. So knowing the rules and regulations, we should not act in a way where we feel like we don't understand them. Because if you know them, then you follow them. Like Andal says in the second pasuram of Tiruppavai. Vaiyathe varvirgar says we have gotten the great gift of being born as humans. And there are certain procedures that one must follow. Andal is trying to do a vratam to get to Sri Krishna, get to see Sri Krishna. He says we should always praise the Tiruvadi of Sriman Narayana, the feet of Sriman Narayana. And we should not give importance to foods like ghee or milk and etc. Or we should not give importance to beautifying ourselves. Their entire aim when doing this vratam is to go find and pray to Sriman Narayana. So not thinking bad of anything is a part of these rules. Doing nothing that will hurt others. Andar says, let's do some dharma kankaryams and let's think of this vratam as something that gives us a great path to go see Krishna. Now coming to the 17th chapter. Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga. So we were just talking about Andal. Andal is a prime example of somebody that has sattvika shraddha, or genuine interest. And in this chapter, Sri Krishna explains how that sattvika shraddha is essential to enhancing Devi Pravritti, which is the divine qualities in nature. The two other types of Shraddha are Tamasika Shraddha and Rajasika Shraddha. Sattvan Rupa Sarvasya Shraddha Bhavati Bharata Shraddha Mayoyam Purusho Yo Yat Shraddha Saeva Saha. The faith of all humans conforms to the nature of their mind. If you're sattvic, then you have a goodness mode inside of you. Yajyante sattvika devan yaksharakshansi rajaha rajasaha pretan bhutaganaschanye yajyante tamasa janaha. The modes of goodness are worshipped by the celestial gods. The celestial gods or the devatas and even bhagavatas only worship Krishna in the mode of goodness. There is no thought or trace of tamsaguna and rajoguna. Finally, coming to the last chapter of the Bhagavad Gītā, Moksha Sannyasa Yogaha. The entire essence of Bhagavad Gītā is revealed in the 66th verse of this chapter, and it is called the Charama Shloka. And he reveals the most essential truth, one that he has been emphasizing throughout the entire Gita, saying that he can only be attained when one leaves everything, even the fruit of whatever they do, to Krishna. Sarvadharman parityaja mamekam sharanam vraja aham tva sarvapapebhyo mokshamishyami mokshamishyami ma suchaha mokshamishyami ma suchaha. Namadeva kirtana kare prema bharna je panduranga. Namadeva hari hari namadeva kirtana kare prema bharna je panduranga. Jana bhai mane deva bolo bhanga. Jana bhai mane deva bolo bhanga. Namadeva hari namadeva kirtana kare prema bharna je panduranga. పవమాన సుతుడు పట్టు పాదార విందములకు నీ నామ రూపములకు నిత్య జయ మంగళం ప్రహ్లాద నారదాది భక్తులు పొగడుచుండే నీ నామ రూపములకు మంగళం రాజీవ నయన త్యాగరాజాది వినుతమైన నీ నామ రూపములకు మంగళం శ్రీయకాంతాయ కళ్యాణ నిధయే నిధయేటినా శ్రీ వెంకట నివాసాయ శ్రీనివాసాయ మంగళం మంగళాశాసనపరైః మదాచార్య పురోగమైః सर्वैश्च पूर्वैराचार्यैः सत्कृतायास्तु मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् Thus concludes Gītānandam Sangeetānandam through the adhyayams of Bhagavad Gītā and through the lenses of our Gītācharyas or of our Sangeetacharyas. Thank you to Mayuk first for wonderful accompaniment. All of the effects were so beautiful. Thank you to Kasam Prabhu for the opportunity for inviting me. And thank you to my acharyas, my gurus and my parents, my mom who wrote this wonderful script and gave this, I put this idea to life and was like, Vibha, we should do this. Yeah. Again, thank you. Namaskaram. Good night.
What a wonderful presentation. This is the finest, best presentation on Bhagavad Gītā that I have ever seen. I love Bhagavad Gītā so much. I have been hearing, I myself have been narrating Bhagavad Gītā in several different perspectives. And I don't know music, but this is the best presentation I have ever seen. So we all have eaten malpova with rabdi, right? This is like that. Bhagavad Gītā is Gītāmritam, as Adi Shankaracharya said. And when that is mixed with the Sangeetamritam, and what else we need for our ears? Yeah? This is the best presentation, Vibha and Mayuk. Big round of applause to them. In Bhagavatam, when Parikshit Maharaj was asked, if at all there is a rebirth for you, if at all you take birth again in the next life, what do you want to become, or what do you want? Parikshit Maharaj says, Punascha bhuyat bhagavatyanante rati prasanga tadashrayeshu. I only want association of devotees. And if one of you ask me, what do I want in next life? I want to be born as a female and learn music like Vibha and sing the glories of the Lord. That is my wish. So, I mean, so what a wonderful presentation. So with her singing, connecting Bhagavad Gītā shlokas with Tyagaraja Krutis, Purandaradas Kīrtanas, Annamacharya Kīrtanas, I have never seen presentation like this. And she has taken us on a world tour of Punya Kshetrams. We have obtained Sarva Kshetra Darshanam of all the Swamis. What else we need? Yeah? What a best way to start Gita Jayanti Maha Mahotsavam. So, Mayuk, wonderful presentation on Mridanga. So I hope you will have more presentations here in this assembly. And if at all you want to relish this again tomorrow, please come to LV Temple in Redmond. So they both are presenting together, right? Yeah. So, I mean, I can say a lot more for her, about her and Mayuk, but we'll end with a small felicitation. Kavitamani Mataji.